What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Akim Sterling here. Now in today's video I'm going to do a vlog test of the GoPro Hero 11 to see if the GoPro Hero 11 still worth it if you guys consider getting this camera to vlog right here in 2026 or beyond. Now this test right here is not really a spec test, it's just a vlog test to show you guys how this will perform if you're in a situation plugin like this. So as you can see right now, this is the quality of the GoPro Hero 11 in a bright sunny condition like this. Now I'm shooting at 4K 30 frames at wide angle. Now this is while I'm gonna shoot it, especially if I'm outside vlogging like this. I'm in a bright condition right now, and this is just the image quality that you get out of the GoPro right here. So let me know what you guys think about the image quality of this right here, if it's still usable, especially right here in 2026 or beyond. So this is the GoPro Hero 11 right here. Now I had this GoPro right here for at least almost 2 years now when it just comes out. I think they're about at the 13 right now, and as you can see, it gets some bit amount of damage over the years. Now one thing to recommend though, if you're going to use this inside like salt water, I recommend that you guys use a protective casing on this. So as you guys can see right here, I got my button right here actually gone, and most of these rugged edges right here actually comes off as well, just because of the seawater that rotten this. I don't do a lot of vlogging in seas, but especially if you're using your GoPro Hero 11 in waters, I would recommend to use like a protective case, to prevent each of these rubbers right here from deteriorating. So this right here lose the capability of waterproof. So if I want to put this in like water, I would have to get a casing for this. But overall, it still feels really sturdy because it still works. So if I press the button like right here, it actually comes on, as you guys can see. So currently I'm at 4K 30 at a wide angle view. So this is what I use to like vlogging and stuff like that. So right now guys, we are testing out the stabilization on it right here while walking. Now the hyper smooth is the best stabilization, so I recommend that if you're doing like some extensive like biking, or you're doing some POV driving, especially on some rocky road, that will give you the best and smoothest stabilization whenever you're out vlogging. Well, let me know what you guys think about vlogging like this outside and how the stabilization actually looks. So I'm going to switch this to hyper smooth and let you guys probably see the difference in those scenarios. Actually the hyper smooth was on, but what I did now is to boost the hyper smooth, so I can actually turn it off or I can boost it. So the hyper smooth right now is on boost. This is how it looks right here while walking. Alright, so currently right now I take off the hyper smooth off of it, and this is just the quality of the video that you guys will get when the hyper smooth is off. So let me know if you guys can see a difference in terms of any shaking me right here while walking. So right here I turn it back on. So this is how I normally use my settings in terms of when I'm vlogging. As I said earlier on, this vlog right here is not really a spec test. It's just to show you guys if the quality of the GoPro is still worth it to vlog right here in 2026 or beyond. Now currently I'm using the onboard microphone on the GoPro right here. I'm not using any form of external microphone on this GoPro right here, so all of the audio and stuff like that is coming straight out of this GoPro right here. So you're hearing it just as how it is. Now the audio though is an auto. Most of the things right here is an auto. So this is just the quality that you guys will get, especially if you're outside, vlogging like this. So this is just a low light test of this GoPro right here. I'm not in a well lit environment right now. It's not really that dark, but I'm just gonna show you guys like a comparison. Like if you're in a little dark situation like this is how the GoPro will perform, especially when you're in not so lit environment. and this is just the image quality of the GoPro right here if you're not in a well-lit situation. And probably you guys can see me right here. Yep, this is just the quality of it. I mean, the quality of the GoPro right here is not bad comparing to like some newer models camera on the market right now. So if you're thinking about upgrading, or if you're thinking about getting the newest model, let me know what you guys think, if it's actually worth getting this or get the newer model of the GoPro. So guys, actually I'm at the river right now, so I can't come at the river and don't show you guys. So look at that. Showing you guys the view of the river. All of this right here guys record into 4K 30 frames. Nice little river view. So you can skip right here. Look at that. Nice little river, you know. Right here guys, you know, catching this on the GoPro Hero 11. I mean, this GoPro right here did have a battery problem. Now First Power reached out to me and asked me if I would want to check out their batteries, and I said yes, because this GoPro was actually collecting dust because the battery that I was using into it, I mean the GoPro fell in water, so those battery is no longer in use. So this GoPro was just throwing down. I didn't want to vlog on it because every time I click on record, the GoPro actually turns off itself, which is just a pain. Now when First Power reached out to me and said that if I want to try out their batteries, I really accept it because it actually revived this GoPro right here. And I have been recording on those batteries all along in this video, and it actually works really well. So let us look at this product right here from today's sponsor, which is First Power. Now First Power is a battery power that can power your batteries. It comes with 3 of these batteries. Now these are the battery which actually came inside the package. So it says that it power for Hero 9, 10, 11 and 12. Comes with this charging case right here, and also in the package we have these little holder right here. So if you have a older version like GoPro 5, 6 or probably 7, 8, you can put your battery inside it right here and it actually charge your battery as well. So if you're thinking about getting some third-party batteries for your GoPro, I think that First Power is the choice for you guys. You guys can check them out. I'm going to also put links for them battery in the description if you're thinking about buying some extra batteries for your GoPro. I would have taken a swim in this water right here, but my body is kind of hot right now and I really don't want to, you know, go inside. As I said, this GoPro right here, it lost the GoPro waterproof capability because of the little thing on the side right there, so I may need to get like a waterproof case on it, which I actually recommend. I mean, GoPro still comes waterproof, but to make your GoPro serve really longer, what I wish I would have done was to put it in case when I initially got it. So if you're thinking about buying any GoPro or a GoPro that you're using right now, I would actually recommend using a waterproof case whenever you're, you know, trying to put your GoPro in water, because over time, you know, it will affect your GoPro, it will affect your devices, especially when you put it in water without a casing. I mean, mine have dropped in water several times. That's why most of my battery is now damaged. These are some things that I like about this. I'm going to tell you some things that I don't like about using this GoPro right here. What I like is that this excellent stabilization, sharp 5.3K footage, durable and waterproof. I mean, it's not waterproof right now. Great for POV travel content. So this is what I use when I'm doing, like, you know, POV driving sometime, and like if I'm going into water, if I'm doing diving and stuff like that. Alright, now the thing is, whenever a new model of a product actually comes out, we always think that the other model or the older version is actually bad, but I can tell you that it is not, because most times with the newer model, it doesn't mean that the quality of the older version is actually bad. I mean, they did improve on some of the features, but actually, as you guys can see right here, the quality of this right here, let me know what you guys think, if it's actually bad or if it can vlog with, especially right here in 2026 or beyond. So that's it for this video, guys. So let me know in the comment section if you guys think that the GoPro Hero 11 is still worth it right here in 2026 or beyond. Let me know down in the comment section. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel for more content like this. As always, see you guys next video. Peace. I'm out.